guys, it's Abby here with another video for you. I tried to record this like a few minutes ago, but I forgot to put my iPad on video mode, so it was on photo mode, and I didn't know that. So, I did try to have one of my dogs in the video earlier, but unfortunately she ran out of my room and she's off wandering in some other part of the house. So, let's do this again. um, so I am here with a little blog story for you guys. It's a story that I've been wanting to tell for a while. I've been telling all my friends this story, and they're like, "You should make a blog video and upload it because it would be really funny." So that's what I'm going to do. This story, as you can see by the title, is about the time I went to Hot Topic with my lovely mother. And I love my mom. She's great, and the reason why this story is so funny will be explained in a moment. But really quickly, I guess just like before we get into the actual depths of the story, I went to Hot Topic. The first time actually buying something for myself, I had been wanting to go to Hot Topic for like a really, really long time. Finally did it, and I was super happy because I walked out with 4 black t-shirts, and I was just like, yay! And a wristband. So if you don't know what Hot Topic is, or if you've never been there before, usually people think of it as a place where you can go and buy band merch, which it definitely does serve that purpose. But they have a whole bunch of other things too. It's not just like t-shirts and posters and stuff. They have like, albums, and they'll have like special album bundles that you really can't find anywhere else. Vinyls, there's like a whole bunch of other stuff. Wristbands. I'm wearing one right now that I got of 5 Seconds Summer, because if you know me really well, you know that I love these boys very much. I have 3 pictures of them on my wall. Not sure if you can see them from the angle that the camera is at, but they're there. The t-shirts, what else? I was even just like roaming around through some of the shelves, and I like found socks and gloves. So I was like, oh, this is cool. There's like beanies and hats and a whole bunch of other stuff. So it's a really awesome store, and primarily they do have like a whole bunch of stuff for bands and like artists and like musicians. So a lot of people refer to it as like, I don't know, I guess like the goth or like the like punk landia of of clothes and accessories, because they have like, everything from like Pink Floyd all the way up to Blink 182, 5 Seconds of Summer, All Time Low, Survivor, Poison, all that kind of stuff. And it's just really, really cool, the variety that they have for rock and alternative. But they even have, like, I know a lot of mainstream pop artists like Justin Bieber and One Direction will have stuff at Hot Topic too. So they have a large variety. They have a whole bunch of stuff for fandoms, for like Harry Potter and Transformers. Disney has a really nice selection there as well. They have like literally everything. It's really, really cool. And yeah, so this is the story of me going to Hot Topic for the very first time with my mom. So I'm the oddball in my family. I come from a Mexican background. Ethnically, I'm Mexican. I was born and raised in San Francisco, California, and I'm still living here. Hey, representing. And I'm the youngest out of all my siblings, and the youngest out of all my cousins. So I was really, really influenced by whatever my cousins and siblings all did, So, like, I was raised around a lot of Latin music and hip-hop and all that kind of stuff. And, because, like, everybody else was listening to it, that's kind of what I grew used to. But as I got older, like, came towards the end of middle school, and I was like, you know what, I want to try something different. And I did. So I started listening to just like a whole bunch of different music, and just listening to other artists that aren't really recognized too much, or that people never really hear about, and just kind of found my own way, I guess, into who I wanted to be, because music has always been a huge part of who I am. So I wanted to express myself and my individuality through something that I enjoyed, and discover that for myself. And I definitely did that when I ran into 5 Seconds of Summer. I have known about them since I was in 7th grade, but never really became a part of, like, their fandom, I guess, or whatever, like, their fan base. And then, early on in 9th grade, I, like, really started digging their music and started listening to a whole bunch of different stuff that they listened to, and it just kept building on from there, and that's, like, when I was born into a love for rock and alternative music. So, from there, I just started liking a whole bunch of other people. And for the longest time, my mom, mainly my mom, because we're like really, really close, she's like my best friend. It took her so long to really get used to the fact that I listen to rock music. I remember one time last summer, I was listening to music in my room while I was cleaning or something, and my door was opened, and she walks past my room, and she stops, and she walks in, she's like, "What are you listening to?" And I forgot what it was at the time, but it was like something that she wasn't used to me listening to, so I had to explain it to her, and she was like, "Alright." And she just walked down, just went on with whatever she was doing, but slowly, like, she started to get used to it a little bit more. She even likes 5 Seconds Summer and like some of their other stuff. But I listen to everything. My spectrum for rock and alternative just goes all over the place, and there's definitely some stuff I listen to that she would just be like, I can't do this, and just turn her face away. So taking my mom to Hot Topic for me was a little bit iffy at the beginning because I was like, this is gonna be interesting. I kind of felt bad that I was gonna make my mom feel out of place, but she actually took it really well, and we had a really fun time. So if you've ever seen what Hot Topic looks like, it's, for the most part, from the outside, when you look at it, it's like really dark and it looks really small and claustrophobic, and it looks like you're gonna have a heart attack walking in there because everything's so dark and like just kind of looking. But once you're actually in there and you start distracting yourself with looking for stuff that you want, it's like not too bad. But I will say the aisles are very close together. Like the racks of t-shirts are insanely tight. Like literally only one person can go through at a time because you're going to be brushing against t-shirts on either side. And it gets really hot and stuffy, and like you can't go in on a cold day with like a thick winter jacket. Like, no. Go in with a tank top and shorts because it just gets really hot. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but it does get stuffy. So we go in, and upon our entrance, my mom's like, "Oh boy," and she was like really confused. She goes, "Okay, what are you looking for?" And I'm like, "T-shirts." And she goes, "What t-shirts?" So I'm like, "Just name what you see, just like I didn't want to like be naming all these different bands to my mom. She'd just like make her more confused. So just let me know what you see, and I'll tell you if we're like in a decent, or like if this is okay or if it's not what I'm looking for." So automatically, like in the front, she was like, "Okay, Soundgarden's, Pink Floyd, and just like a whole bunch of other bands like that I don't even remember the names of because I don't know who they are." And she's like, "I don't know what you're looking for. I don't know what you're looking for." And she's just really confused. So one of the guys that works there goes, "Hi, how are you guys doing today? Can I help you out with anything?" I'm like, "Oh, we're good. We're fine." And my mom's like, "Yeah, can you help her look for what she wants? Because I'm so confused and I don't know what she wants." I was like, "Oh my gosh." So the guy turns to me and he goes, "Yeah, like, what are you interested in?" And I was like, "Well, confused. If you have anything that ranges from like, Five Sauce and All Time Low, Blink-182." And he was like, "Oh, I have the perfect section for you." So we go all the way to the back. And as we're walking over there, I told my mom, I was like, "You see, Mom, all you had to do was just keep going. We'd find it eventually." um, it was just like playful bickering. It was really funny. And so we get there, and he's like naming off all these different bands that I like, and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, you found my section! Like, yay, thank you." So then my mom starts looking through them, and like I said, Hot Topic is kind of dim lighting, and my mom uses reading glasses. She has trouble seeing from close without them, so she was like trying to read off some of the names, and it was really funny because she was making an effort, but like she wasn't reading the names all the way through, or she was like messing up on the names, and I just thought it was really funny because some of the things that she would come up with, um, like she was looking at a Panic at the Disco T-shirt, and I forgot what it was. She said it was like, I don't know, like the disco or Panicking Disco or something. I was like, "What is that?" And she's like, "It's a band, isn't it?" I was like, "You mean Panic at the Disco?" And she's like, "Yeah, that thing." So, so she goes over to another T-shirt, and there's this band called Paris, but they spell it with a V, so it's Pvris. And every time she'd see a Paris T-shirt, she'd go Pvris, Pvris. I'm like, "Mom, it's pronounced Paris," and she's like, "Well, it's spelt Pvris." And it just kept going and just kept going. So finally we found the things that we wanted. And we go to check out, and at this point, we just had 2 t-shirts. An All Time Low t-shirt that I'm wearing right now, which has a picture of the guys on it, and it says All Time Low on the top, and something else, I think, but I don't know what it says because I can't see it. And a 5 Seconds of Summer t-shirt, which also has a picture of the 5 Sauce guys with 5 Sauce written on top, and there's like a star over each of them on it, and it looks really cool, and I like it a lot. And we were about to walk out, and the lady was like, "Oh, if you spend $30 or more, you'll get like a $10 or $15 discount on your next purchase." I was like, "Oh, cool." I was like, "Mom, let's go pick out 2 more t-shirts." So we go back, and we were looking for 2 more t-shirts that we had originally liked, but we like couldn't find them because we were kind of in a rush to get out. So eventually we found them, and one of the t-shirts that my mom liked was a Pierce the Veil t-shirt. Now, me personally, I'm not a huge fan of Pierce the Veil, but I will admit this t-shirt looks pretty rad. It actually looks really nice. Um, but it surprised me because my mom saw it, and she's like, "Oh, Pierce the Veil, do you like them?" And I was like, not really." And she goes, "Well, they have a really nice t-shirt. You should buy it." And she's like, "If you don't wear it, I will." And I was like, okay." so so we got this t-shirt, and the Pierce the Veil t-shirt has a heart in the middle and has like flames coming out of it on the sides. It says Pierce the Veil on the top and something else on the bottom that I can't remember. And then another t-shirt we picked out is a t-shirt with a bunny on it, and it's a really, really cute, shy-looking bunny, and around it it's circled by the words, "Hey, if the Wi-Fi goes out, let's talk." And I just think it was so cute because um, it really encapsulates something that we're all guilty of and something that you're all doing right now if you're watching this video. And that is you're just being really connected to our cellular devices and internet and Wi-Fi and social media and stuff, which I am so guilty of, and all of us are, I'm sure, to some degree. But I just thought it was really cute because like we really forget sometimes that there actually are living human beings around us who have voices and can talk, and we forget that we have voices and that we can talk, and then we can socialize with each other through our vocal ability. So we bought that t-shirt as well, and this wristband that I'm wearing of 5 Seconds of Summer, and it's really cool, and I like it. So we walk out with those things, but before I finish off this story, I never thought this day would come where I'd have to explain this particular acronym to my mom. I had to tell my mom what the letters AF stand for. Now, me personally, I don't use that abbreviation, just because. But she saw it on a t-shirt at Hot Topic as we were looking through some of the t-shirts, and there was a t-shirt that said Drunk AF, and my mom was like, "What does that mean? What does AF mean, or AF, or what is that?" And when she asked this question, she said it kind of loudly, and there wasn't a lot of people in the store, and the employees in the back were just like talking with each other, and I don't really think they noticed her asking that question. But I was just like, it kind of made me uncomfortable. I was laughing, but I was uncomfortable at the same time, and I was like, "Mom, don't say that." And she's like, "Why?" She's like, "What does it mean? Tell me." So I told her without saying, I told her without saying it directly. I was like, "It means as F-bomb." And she didn't understand me the first time, so I had to say it like 3 more times, and she finally got it, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, who uses that?" And I was like, "Basically everyone." And at first she was kind of shocked, and then she started laughing, and then we both started laughing, and it was just really embarrassing but really funny at the same time. So, this was the story of me going to Hot Topic for the first time with my mom, her understanding understanding and accepting that I listen to rock music, and her learning what AF means, and I thought it was really funny, and all my friends did too. So, this is just kind of like a random blog video. I hope you enjoyed it to some degree. I talk a lot, and thank you for listening to me if you watched all the way through. If you didn't watch all the way through, well, I'm not even talking to you anymore, but regardless, thank you for even clicking on this video. If you're still watching, then I do have a whole bunch of covers that I want to do in the very near future, guys. There will be some covers getting done by the end of next week for something very special, as well as the week after that, and I will see you guys in another video very soon. There will be more. I am trying to do good, or trying to be good about being consistent with these YouTube videos as best I can whenever I have content for you guys. So I will see you guys soon in a very awesome video sometime soon, hopefully, and I hope you're all doing well. I love you guys. God bless. Take care. Love you. I'm gonna shut up now. Alright, bye.